Hey there, Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1582 of What You Up To Now, documenting the journey as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business, and then back and forth since the pandemic in 2020. I've stuck my toes, and all of me, into a bunch of different businesses, offline as well as online. So today, a couple pieces of content that I created for Supersize Your Business. We talked about treasure trove and what does it mean and how can you apply that to building and growing and supersizing your business. And a treasure trove is, of course, it's like when you see all the movies about finding hidden treasure or buried treasure or pirate's treasure, or what is that one, Oak Island? I think my son-in-law and my daughter watches. They're looking for treasures on Oak Island. There's all kinds of shows about treasure hunting, panning for gold, whatever. So a treasure trove is a hidden treasure that doesn't really belong to anyone, or they don't know who it belonged to, or it's from, hundreds or thousands of years ago. So it's kind of fair game. So people like to go treasure hunting and find treasure. And the treasure is called a treasure trove. They're looking for a collection or a treasure that's been hidden that they want to find. And I said, well, how can you create a treasure and be a treasure to the people that you serve? Because that's an incredible way to add value and make the world a better place. People would be seeking you out for the solutions or the things that you provide to them. In that way, you are a treasure to them, or a treasure trove, a trove of information. Books are considered a trove of knowledge, a treasure trove of knowledge. So how can you be that resource for the people that you serve in your business to help grow and build and supersize your business? We always want people coming to us, because people that come to us and have a great experience talk about it to their friends and share the information either online or directly, and that brings more people to us for our products and services. So that was our idiom, our financial related idiom for the month of May. Our topic for our annual challenge, our BU 365-day challenge, to do one thing every day that improves us. Again, we're focusing on financial well-being this month. Was and is notice, celebrate, praise, mostly notice all of the abundance that is around you today. So often we're looking at things and all we're seeing is what isn't there, what's missing, what we don't have enough of. And today we're going to flip that around, and we're going to focus on and look for and notice all of the things around us that are really, really abundant already. Think of anything in nature, just about anything in nature there's an abundance of. Think about yourself. The things that you look at negatively are often an abundance of something. I look at myself and I say, I have an abundance of padding and fat cells, right? I have an abundance of clutter and stuff around me. And if someone calls it clutter and stuff, that has a more negative or neutral connotation than if I look at it as an abundance of treasures around me. I always think of the things that I collect and save as treasures. Everything has a meaning to me that makes it a treasure. So we're sharing just one thing that we notice that's abundant around us. It might be sunshine. It might be clouds. It might be rain. It might be, depending on your climate, it might be snow. It might be water in, a river, a lake, a stream, drops of water, grains of sand, blades of grass, dandelions in my neighbor's yard. There's an abundance of dandelions, and they're just now coming into our yard. So it's kind of funny to see, and it's interesting because one day you'll look out and there's no dandelions, and then poof, overnight, there's literally thousands of them, which is a great example of abundance. Nature has got so many examples of abundance. We live in an abundant universe, and it's easy with all of the negative messages and all the lack and scarcity and the doubt, worry, and fear that's created in our life by outside forces to forget about that. So today we are specifically going to notice, and I said praise, but I'm like, we better say celebrate to keep it more neutral. Celebrate, but just be able to observe and notice how much abundance there is around us. So those are our topics of content for today. Use them as they benefit you. They might not mean anything to you. To me, they remind me to be optimistic, because we all have ebbs and flows in our life, right? We have, some days we wake up with less energy. I usually have an abundance of energy, but I too sometimes wake up and I'm just nah. And I'm like, okay, look around, look at the things you can appreciate so that you can get your energy up. Because guess what? What we receive in the world is a direct response to what we put out into the world. So if we put out low, negative, or grumpy energy, guess what we get back? low, negative, grumpy energy. I observe that all the time in day-to-day relationships with people, right? If we forget to appreciate one another, it becomes a pretty quickly downward spiral in relationships, in situations, etc. But if we remember to focus on what we love about one another, we can have an abundance of love and light in our lives. All right, that was weird. All right, have an awesome day. If I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow with another update on just what I'm working on. Mostly I'm just sharing my content these days. Projects, a lot of them are confidential, so I'm not sharing them. If you have questions, though, ask. If there's something you want to know, please ask. All right, have a great day. I'll be with you tomorrow.